This one's for my Marines out there. Stop scrolling. So, it's a little hard to talk about, but let's talk about it. Do you constantly feel like you're not doing enough, aren't good enough, not meeting the standard in your life? And this might be also for other branches, but definitely for the Marines out there. Because the Marines, they tended to hold us to a standard that was impossible and unrealistic. And that was sort of the goal. Saying shoot for the stars and you'll hit the moon. I think that's what they were doing for us. For example, I was fat shamed as a kid. I was never chubby. But once kids around me knew that that was my weakness, there was a lot of time spent calling me names like Pooh Bear, playing with me about my weight. But I would wager to say that the Marine Corps was worse at it than the kids in my neighborhood. I've always carried a lot of weight, yes, but it was muscle. To this day, I'm still carrying a lot of weight for other reasons now, but the Marine Corps, I think I went into boot camp at 205 and I came out about 175 because they put me on diet rats, which is basically, for those that don't know, a square of rice, a square of vegetables, and a square of meat, water to drink. And I went through boot camp on that. Then I got out of the boot camp. Got out of basic, finally made it to my fleet, my unit in the fleet. And almost immediately, when I took my first BMI and weight, when they recorded my weight, almost immediately it became a factor, even though no one there really thought I was visibly fat. I'd say I was at about 12% body fat at that point, and I got put on fat body platoon, and I got myself down to 9% body fat, but I still couldn't make the tape. For my whole Marine Corps career, I was considered overweight at 9%, well, not 9, between 9 and 12% body fat. Anywho, the Marine Corps is like this with a lot of our standards. We set unrealistically high standards for Marines so that they are just that much more critical of themselves, which tends to pay off. We're very good at what we do. We're very detail oriented and self-motivated and resilient because of it. But at the same time, out here in the civilian world, that looks like never achieving enough, never doing enough, never being good enough, and a constant anxiety about it. At least that's my experience. Let's talk about this in the comments, though. Are you feeling that? My Marines and my other service members, are you feeling this? Are the standards from our military career becoming the chains that shackle us into this place of not good enough? Let's talk about it.